Okay, let's get it. So this is just starting with game one. Figured I'd just be, you just want to kind of keep it pushing. So a couple different things, because I know like playing the different styles, it gets to be a headache. But there's definitely some little things that we can adjust that will just, you'll see it. You'll be starting to play so much better. So I'll just stop it with comms right now and just keep going. Cool. All right, so see, this is just off inbound. So you see like right here, right? You see Chris?
Yeah.
All right. So normally, unless like they're really like wrapping over back this way, for you, this is great. Where you are right here. That is beautiful. It's exactly where you want to be. That's a perfect sweet spot where you can be able to drop to be able to help crash, get bored, or play paint, or to be able to still jump back and still get a contest.
Yeah.
And like, so you're good. That's great positioning. So there, cool. Josiah is there. As soon as you see that shot go up, you're out. You see, like you're kind of hesitating a little bit. That's only due to you still holding L2. So really, like L2 is how would I say? It's your assistant. It's not something you rely on a lot. You want to tap it. You don't want to hold it.
Okay. I feel like I just hold it sometimes and not even know. Like, I just like have my finger on it.
It's habit. Yeah, it's comfortable. So, but like, that's what gives you that stuck in mud feeling where it's like, dang, I have to react. Because it's the physics of 2K. You see if you see a person's body, like you see their weight shifting, you have to play that game too. So it has to shift over. And so pretty much you're waiting maybe like 0.5 seconds, if not longer, depending on your agility for your person's weight to shift for you to get to where you need to go.
Well, that's an easy fix for me. Like rebounding, that's definitely an easy fix for me to just be more responsive faster. Like that's easy fix for sure.
For sure. No, cool. So, and then also here, right? So this is something coming up the floor. This is something we can pay attention to. So let me ask you, is there anybody in your corner right now?
Nah.
So in those situations, you don't have to kind of just sit there. You can kind of be up a little bit further, especially because you know that Josiah is going to be here kind of playing this cut.
So should I come up waiting for triangle right there or like hang out in the middle?
So and this is something we can like talk to Josiah because each team can be different. So what it could be is, all right, your job and responsibility could be you're playing low and you're sitting paint to be able to stop cuts and he's up helping, or you come up a little bit more because this person's not a threat to score at this point. And this person's really not a threat. So like we really don't have to worry. You see Josiah was kind of right there anyway. They caught us off guard. So you can kind of come up a little bit and it forces them to have to move the ball in a different way.
Like free throw line coming up? Like helping out, like dang near like double team right there?
No. I would say like right here. In certain situations, yeah, we can come up and trap. But that's really only when they're deep laying and like depending on where it is. But like you can come up and play rover. And that's something you communicating with Josiah how he wants to play it.
Okay.
So, you're not, that's just the thing. We don't want to guard air. So we just want to maximize our spacing as much as possible.
Okay, that's fair. Yep.
So that's a great slip. And I saw the spot finder speed boost. Beautiful. What's nice about this too is that you doing this the way Fox plays, he's going to, use this. He's going to be able to help you stop top, cut down. And we like to sequence this with a bunch of bucks action. So you even pausing for a second right here, like you're stopping top for a bucks or a reset, and then cutting back down, you add that into your game. It's going to open up your slip even more. Okay. It's also going to open up shots for other people as well.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Let's see.
I think I got those down. I think my thing is the like fake screen to slip because, or like when to fake screen and then when to screen and slip, basically. Like that's like the thing that I need to think about. Like when to do those two things. Like whether to
Okay.
fake screen and then slip, like just not even screen at all, or to actually screen and then I read the defense, I see that they're high and then slip off of that. Because either way, if somebody hits my screen, I'm gonna be like my slip is gonna be slightly slower because they hit that screen. So
Correct. And that is, and we'll kind of go through a couple, possessions as it goes. That's kind of subjective, and like that's where you're also sequencing it yourself, right? So this is where the mind game within the mind game kind of plays into it, where for you, you've already been, setting the screen. They're expecting the screen to be set. So
yeah.
now, if you know that you've been setting the screen, now you can mix in a quick slip or like
Okay.
a ghost
Okay, that
screen.
makes sense. Yeah.
And yeah, and now they're fucked up because they're like, shit, like now she's like just going straight, like quick slipping it.
Yeah.
Now I have to like watch out for this, which is gonna allow them to be able, open up your screen a little bit more. They'll get clipped by it, stuff like that.
And also,
So
I
here,
feel like for me, I feel like it works better like on the initial, like me slip first, and then if it's not there or they're like baiting me, and then they go low and they have me, and then come back up. Like I don't know. I think I need to know the difference between when to just slip first, if it's not there, just come back up, or just stay up, read it, set the screen, because I don't know like whether I should just slip first or should I stay up and hold screen.
so that's also a guard preference, right? So each guard is going to be different, and each guard is going to want different things. You'll have guards that you play with that want you to sit there and hold the screen the entire time. You're going to have guards who, as soon as the pressure starts to come up, they'll want you to slip, maybe stay down a little bit more. So that will come with you building that. How would I say? Building the relationship with Fox.
Okay.
And
I think that's
he
because I've been
wants,
playing with Bear so long. He wants me, he always wants me to hold screen, but like the slip be there all the time.
well, that's also because like you gotta think like threes over twos, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah, true. True.
so that's why, and like some people try and bait it, but it kind of also boils down to identity, right? How do we want to play? What is a strategy that we want to do? Are we trying to get you take over early so this way you're moving a little bit faster? We're able to like get your dish master going, because of course, just like with adrenaline and negative takeover, the same thing goes for takeover. You see like the 5 different bars where you get those boosts.
Yeah.
It's the same thing on the opposite side with negative takeover. When you go cold, people just don't recognize that. So by us, working to get people take and get you take, now you're able to move a bit more because you have a little bit more momentum, you have a little bit more takeover. You're going to start getting better animations, all in all,
Okay.
and it opens up everything else. So it, while like sometimes you want to be able to slip, and some of it can be like, hey, like you let me know when you want, like you let me know when you want to slip, or it's like, hey, if I see them coming up, do you just want me to slip and then come back up? That's a conversation you can have.
Okay.
But it really depends on the guard, because some guards, they're just going to be 3 hunting the entire time. Some guards are going to look to data rotation. Some guards are going to want you to hold it for a second, and then they want to be able to dive down to the midi,
Yeah.
or just rim run. So like it's just understanding who the person is, what kind of builds they have.
And I think the other thing that was top of mind for me was like screens. Like I understand that a lot of guards have like Hall of Fame legend pick dodger, but like I feel like what's the best way to set a screen? Because sometimes I'll set it like while my momentum is going like towards the left and I'm trying to set a screen to the left, like he still moves his body. Of course I can obviously like flick my left stick to change my direction. But like, is it better to just go to the person, hit them first, and then press circle and set the screen, or set screen first and then move towards the defender? Because I think what I've been doing is setting the screen first and then moving towards the defender, and now it's harder for me to move around and kind of hit them but also when I move towards them and then hit screen, I got hit with like 2 illegal screens in one game doing that. So it's that the screening part for me, I feel like is the thing I really need to work on.
And of course, that comes to reps too. And it really boils down to if you're holding circle and then moving towards it, yeah, that's a moving screen. And even me as a defender, if I recognize that kind of person doing that, I'm gonna try and see if the game is gonna reward me by trying to run into you in a, like, on purpose to trigger in a, trigger a moving screen.
Yeah.
But that's more high level than what most people think of. But for you, it's more so of your movement, right? So if you let go of circle and then come over and reset it again, that's going to be better for you.
Okay. Okay. Rather than hold circle and try and flick my left
Yeah,
stick.
yeah. So so let go of it, it'll free you up, and then you could be able to, hold circle and flick the left stick in whatever direction. And then, especially this year with the new screen mechanics that they've added, you can be able to, you're holding the screen, press circle, you flick the stick, let's say to the left, to be able to set the screen, pretty much set the screen towards the right side. You can flick the stick in the opposite direction to have you pretty much do a verjao or like a rescreen, and you can flip it the complete opposite direction.
Like my back to the defender? Like, what do you mean?
So like you see right here, right? Let's say you were setting a screen on this person, right?
Uh-huh.
So let's say, so if you're doing that, you're holding circle with the left stick flipped to the right, right?
Right.
Let's say, you're holding, so your person's trying to drag the screen. Let's say they're going to hesitate and they want to go back the other way. So for you, you want to be able to.
Get on the other side of them. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. So you flick the stick in the opposite direction, which is going to allow you to rescreen quickly without having
okay.
to
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
So, and that's really it. A lot of it is the direction. Because I recognize sometimes like, your screens, they'd be like kind of like up and down. You always want to make sure that your shoulder is parallel to the basket.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And if you do that, you'll get the better animations. And like part of it comes with chem as well. So like that's a good screen, and you see them up already.
Yeah, that's where I slip.
Gone. Yeah, gone. As soon as you see this person, like, because they're panicking. Remember, defense on this game is like defense, right? This is an offensive. This is an offensive game. So, I mean, you saw me as a defender too. Like, we have to over pursue. We have to help. The back ends have to help. And as soon as you recognize that sort of thing happening, you can be able to go, which is going to free you up.
Yeah.
And even just like right there, he could have hit you, but it also opened up something else.
Right. Yeah.
So, which now they're going to have like, shit, like, we had to play this, which now the screen's going to be open or the shot's going to be open. It's literally rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. Okay, that's helpful. And I definitely think it'll get better with reps. I think, honestly, truly, those are like my two main things. My two main things were setting screens and timing slips, and also on offense, watching the PNR and knowing when to help in the paint and when to stay in my corner. Those are like my two big things. Because like my eyes are on my defender, but my eyes are also at the top of the key watching the PNR, trying to see what's happening as well.
Right, which makes sense. So right here, like, let's say this would be like a stack situation, yeah?
Yeah.
Of course, defensively, we're, and just to, I see your chat too, I have it up. So if there was questions, I can answer those too. So
I'm not even looking at my chat.
I got you, gang. I got you, just to make it easier. PNR is pick and roll, Owl. So right here, you see that Josiah is coming up to kind of play it. We want to be able to mix it up so that we're not having to call a stack rotation every single time. We're not I look at it as pretty much like we have one bullet loaded in the chamber, right? And we don't want to use that. Like, we don't want to use that early because then it puts us in a bad position. And granted, while you're on a 6'11", which means that you can play a little bit of PNR if need be, which gives us a little bit more flexibility, we don't want to run a rotation too early because then, one, too early in the clock because it puts us in a bad position, but also too early in the game because it's going to, just like how we're absorbing information, the other side's absorbing information. If they know that, all right, we're calling stacks early, they're going to try and dot the stack rotation a lot.
Yeah. So is this something where we should just call stack every single time? And like, if you don't call anything, then I stay there? No, I'm just saying like when we do stack, just call it out loud. But if we're not doing a stack rotation, not say anything.
Right. And that's usually just the baseline. So you'll hear it with either myself or Josiah will call it.
Yeah. Okay.
The way that like at least each team's different, right? So like Bills personnel, etc. The fact that on our side right now we have a 6'6" with some interior. We have a 6'8" with a little bit of interior. We have you on your 6'11" with interior, and then Josiah, I believe, is 6'7", 6'8", something like that, with interior as well. So, and then of course we can be crackheads and have Fox like drop out the corner depending on 2A, certain things like that, to be able to, just stun them for a second. So instead of it looking like there's just one rotation, right? Like where it's just that stack where it's okay, cool. Him come up, him drop down, you come over here. Now it can be him drop down, you come up and play 2 right here, and then Josiah like pop up right here, and I stay like, so there's different looks that we can be able to throw at them, or even me drop down to play the slip, Josiah come up. So this is how the defense is going to, no matter what, offense is going to keep progressing and moving.
Yeah.
There's only so much defense can be able to do, so we have to use the human error part against our opponents. So, like, all in all, your back end of your lock will call it. Okay. That's their responsibility.
Well, that's all I need, honestly.
Yeah. And we'll call it. We have to get more used to it, because, like, or we'll get into a habit of, like, an auto go, right? Like, hey, like, if you know that somebody's there, just know that, and our team is pretty good on that. Whoever's on your wing, if somebody's there, they will get there for you.
Yeah. I heard that last game, and they told me, like, get my cut this time, or that they usually talk. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And, like, that's one thing we'll do a lot. We'll talk a lot. We'll just try and communicate as much as possible. And same thing, like, you communicate, feel confident. We are all for that. You see it, like, we fuck up. You saw I make mistakes a lot. Like, it just, that shit happens, right? It's a fucking game. But I'd rather make them out loud so we can be able to correct them than not, and then build a bad habit.
Heck yeah. All right, so for offense, are your main plays Bucks and Trail? And then power forward Bucks?
So there's and granted, I'm not going to throw everything out there so people can get the full scouting report.
Yeah, of course.
So we sent you those, the base ones for now. One being Trail, one being, of course, power forward Bucks. We'll have the Bucks set, and then we'll have like a little 2-man action as well, depending on.
Oh, I think you all ran that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I'm on the blocks, right?
Yeah, that's 2-man.
Okay, yeah.
So you'd be on block, but that's usually when one or both of the guards have dash.
Right, yeah.
Trail, of course, is coming up the court. And then you saw, I think he sent you over Hawks. That's how I love to call some culture. But, and that would be more so either, let me see exactly how Fox set that one up.
Oh, I see Hawks.
Yeah. So that would be like, same thing. You up top, and it's going to be power forward setting the screen and then popping top. So like for you, you'd be slipping.
Got you.
And then also, do you know what overload is?
Yes and no. You can just explain it again.
Oh, give me 1 second. I got you, gang. One second.
It's like I know what it looks like, but I don't really know what's happening.
Cool. You know what? This is why we got a whole playbook for that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Wait, this is...
hold on. I'm going to pull up I have more. Your chat's going to get a little treat. right, so let's just start it right here. Yeah. So you see, this is overload, where pretty much what it is a way to be able to, similar to what Josiah was saying last night, is to make the defense uncomfortable. The biggest things we can do with 2K is, since most people haven't played basketball or don't have that much basketball IQ, once we start throwing things at them to make them uncomfortable, they start to panic. So when overload, we might run this a good amount off of like inbound. What you want to do is, you as the screener, you're going to be kind of wing, and you're going to set the screen towards the corner so that the guard, if it's Fox, Chris, whoever, they can be able to pretty much like take the screen and use it to the corner, where it forces whoever's in the back end to have to step up to help.
Got you. Okay, got you.
Usually we're doing this because we're attacking the mismatch. So it's either we have like, maybe we have the center in it, we have the point guard or something in it. Now it's like, of course, once you have the liabilities in the PNR, everybody wants to overhelp.
Yeah.
So just the threat of it is going to open up other things for like, all right, maybe the shooter up top or, shooter on the wing, we can cut down, but they're going to play up high. As soon as you see it, you can be able to speed boost out and get an easy dunk.
Yeah. Okay, so this reminds me of well, it's not the same thing, but like power forward Bucks, where I just get the mismatch in the corner for the slip.
Yeah, and yeah, that's one way of, it's to help us get the mismatch.
Gotcha.
Except with power forward Bucks, that's with everybody kind of like spaced out. This one is more of a PNR action.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
But I see what you're talking about. Yeah. And you usually run this off the inbound?
We run it off the inbound. We can run it like regular. So I'm sure maybe you caught it last night. Fox said, clue it, Josiah.
I did not. You said clue it? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so clue is one of our play calls that we use, which is going to have the corner relocate up to the top. And it's going to allow you to be able to work into an overload, pretty much transition a half court set into an overload.
That's on the other side of where the overload is happening?
So it'll be on the same. So for example, let me. Oh wait, hold on. What the hell am I doing? Shoot, hold on. Shit. I could do something even better this time. Give me 1 second. Duplicate this. Gotta have this new thing. Maybe not that. Alright, I'm being cheeks at this, but whatever. Whatever. So I'm just gonna draw on top of it. You can still see.
So, I just see a white screen. Right? Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So you see when we clue it, right? Like normally 4 would be in this. Let me just get rid of this shit so I can just draw on top of it. Really. All right, bet, right? So we go base right here, right? Let's just say we're set up in a base set with 3 right here, 2, then we'd have like 1, 5, and then like 4, right? So what would happen is if they call clue, it'll be that side, whoever side it is where the PNR is, that corner is going to cut through and relocate top. And then you as a screener, you're pretty much going to set the screen again here, right? We want to set the screen so the one can be able to take the screen towards the wing. So you just adjust and reset.
Gotcha. And that's where the overload is happening now.
Yeah. So now we're able to attack the overload, and we want to be able to adjust ourselves because this is the most dangerous spot on the court with guards this year. Because you can come up and trap, you can, blitz them. They don't have a lot of room to operate. So we want to be very careful in how we set our screens and adjust. But, a lot of good guards, including Fox, if you give them this space, it's going to allow them to be able to, take or reject the screen and be able to get a 3 off, or force the defense to have to adjust to play him, which is going to lead you to a wide open dunk.
Okay, cool. Got you. Got it.
And yeah, it's just, and those kind of things will come with reps. So
yeah,
no stress either.
No, that's all good. Like I'm a sponge. I'm a sponge.
I know you are. That's why I'm not stressing. Also,
it's just
by the way,
actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what to do. It's just I have to do it.
Exactly.
I have to. Yeah.
Muscle memory. Girl, you're an athlete and a competitor. That's why I'm not worried. You should just gotta show you. Cool. Just like that. Perfect. You see how you're holding L2 there?
Yeah.
Off that rebound. So.
Well, it's kind of it's lagging a little bit, but I do see what you're saying.
Is it? Do I need to drop quality a little bit? Let me know. So here, off this, right? You know that your power forward is going to try or one of us is going to try and secure a box for you. You want to just be able to bring yourself a little bit further. Your perfect like dead zone, just adjust yourself a little bit wider out. You don't want to give up that dead zone spot, so you can get the best board animations possible. The further you are down, you notice how like sometimes you have to adjust and fix where you are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, you have to adjust. It gives you like a weird animation.
Yeah. So it's better to be like towards the middle-ish.
Like in the restricted area, just a little bit. Like you want to be kind of dead middle, maybe a little bit towards the top of the restricted area.
Okay.
Towards that dead zone.
Okay, so, fair.
Because
that's fair.
As a defender, if a center has that position, I fucking hate you. I'm cooked. I'm not getting anything. So here, this is another situation. As soon as that person came up, you could have slipped it.
I don't know. No, you know what? I remember this. I was slipping. It just wasn't going. I think I don't know if I was spamming the spot finder at that point. I don't know what was going on. But yes, I do know the cut right there.
So you were so that pass immediately back was because you're holding a circle. It happened, and then part of this too is going to be you just recognizing, and you want to cheat it as much as possible to be able to shave off as many milliseconds as you can to create that separation.
Gotcha.
Yeah, great walk back. It's not a bad one. So here, right, with this screen, it's similar to basketball. So you reset him, and you see you started to. You just came up a little too high.
Yeah.
And this is just the angle of where you're flicking the left stick. So you want to make sure you're flicking the left stick towards the right in that situation.
Yeah.
And
gotcha.
You're just up a little too high. Otherwise, like you would have been solid. But because right here, this is that deep wing spot we were talking about where they're trying to get this trap.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we clip them.
Yeah.
So that we give our guard space. Fox still made something shake, but cool. Let's see. Good show by Josiah. This motherfucker's moving. That's people shit. It's getting on my nerves. So this is one of those reasons why for us, me personally, I don't like to call your base rotations early, or like especially early in the game, because most guards, they're so just used to dotting a rotation that they think that every team is going to be a dumbass and just run the same rotations over and over again, right? So if we don't run it early, or like mix it up, right, depending on what we see with film, etc., us just switching this the way we played it and you just staying, he's stunned. Because he's like, wait, the big didn't drop? This is not a wide open shot? Shit, like, you low-key could take that motherfucker, too. I saw you take one.
Yeah.
So, what's your steal, by the way?
60?
I don't know what you take it in think, but even just being there, it fucks him up.
Yeah, of course.
because
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
so
Okay, okay, cool.
yeah, cool.
I see that one.
Right. Nah, fuck me up. It's definitely me. I was playing way too
Yeah,
aggressive.
I think it's just reps for me. Like I see everything. Like I see the mistakes that I have, and it's just my reads. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
again, it's just gonna get better with the reps on my reads.
Mm-hmm. But I agree. It's just getting used to it. And I know they're down to run. I don't know if they're going to be free earlier. I know you said you have to be up by 7. But it definitely just comes to reps. Because we all have to just get on the same thing with, just as a team. So right here, right? When I told you with Fox, one of the things he likes coming up the floor, if you want to set it towards the wing, where he's able to get this wing. Now, if
Going
this
towards the
person wants to
outside or
come up
going
and
or
play it,
coming inside.
you said what?
Going towards the outside, like him driving towards the corner or towards the middle.
He's driving towards the wing, so you don't want to set it like pretty much right here. So flip the screen, and you want to set it so he can take the screen towards the deep wing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because the main goal in the read for the guard, right?
Because he likes that spot, right?
You said what?
Because he likes that spot, right?
Well, yes, but also it allows us to read the defense. It shrinks the floor. Instead of having to worry about the entire defense at that point, now we worry about the person in the corner. You see how right here he started to go that way? You see this person lifting up?
Yeah.
So they're trying to help because let's say you clipped him with the screen, he's open right here. He has to help. So now as a guard, they know that, all right, I had this. If I don't have the shot, I can have the easy pass to the corner because they're up too high, or I'll have the slip, which would be wide open, or I'll be able to dot the rotation because having this being this far over, that stat call is going to be long. It's going to take time to really go through, which is going to leave something open.
Got you. Okay, cool. That was helpful.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, it's really little shit. I promise. Like that's really what separates people in 2K. People blame the game all the time, but most of it's us because we really don't know how to play shit.
Yeah, true.
So, good cut. Mm. That's not really a you thing. That was an us thing. So one thing I also recognize too when playing center myself, right, is especially when you're gonna get you as a center, you are a second option when your guards coming up the floor. If they're getting pressed, anything like that, you want to be there as kind of like a reset pass. So if you start to come down and then come back up and like kind of be here, like kind of top of the key or moving over to where you need, like where he wants the screen to be set on the wing or something like that. If you come back up, you know how like sometimes you're trying to like they're trying to throw it to you, but like the pass drags you down.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that happen to you?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you didn't hear me?
No.
Oh yeah.
So part of that is because like we're holding the left stick in a direction at that point, right? And the pass is gonna drag you. So if just for easier resets with centers and like to make sure you're always at a spot where you can be a threat because you're a pop, you're a shooter, you can be out like if that shit's open, we want to get you comfortable enough where all right, step the fuck up on me. I don't gotta be 6'8" to know that screen, all right? So if you go down and then come back up, the pass would drag you back toward the top of the 3-point line.
Dex.
So it'll make your job a lot easier.
Bet.
Now let's see. Couple things. And I see this is what you're talking about, like the screens, like you're trying to hold it, like move. So I see you're trying to set the off ball. What we want to do is you don't want to get under. Try and set that screen like lower so the guard
Yeah,
is
yeah,
able
that's
to
what I
use the list.
recognize. Yeah, that's what I recognize earlier. It's the the lower screens for sure.
Because they can wrap over, but if you're setting it higher, you're gonna force them to have to wrap higher, which now they're not a threat to score, or maybe they're like you might run them into something. And as a defender, if I see them wrapping too high, all right, they don't have take. This is not their man. Fuck that. You can take that shot. Whatever. Like you got it. You're the man. Cool. Otherwise, you gonna have to show me. So just keep that in mind. And even for you, right here, this is Fox is just driving as well, and that's good spacing. And you can communicate with Chris to see if like he wants the screen, if he doesn't want the screen.
Okay, bet.
Played it. So this is good right here. You could kind of cheat this, right? So in this situation, granted, we don't want to give up the 3 if we don't have to. This is that situation Josiah was talking about yesterday, where like you're kind of on the island and it's just kind of you.
Yeah.
So this is one of those ones we probably don't want to drop out the corner, but we can bait them to think that it's open.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like this way, it just gives your back end of your team enough time to be able to recover and maybe get to the paint. But like you still gold, we don't want to give up the 3 unless that person's just they can't shoot. So same thing. Don't come up to set right. Same thing. Like don't come up.
Yeah.
Because now you could, as a defender, if I see this happening, I know I'm going under the screen, but also I'm using that center as an additional defender, pretty much, because now it limits the amount of space and options that the guard can go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So that right there, that's a good spot. If we flip that to the other side, that's exactly what Fox was talking about. But that was a great screen position.
All right, cool. All right, now I know. Okay.
Yeah, and I see what you mean about the circle, like the coming up and down. That perfect screen placement. And this is the down to mid or the wrap. Ooh. And now you got 2-way. I saw the way you moved. Boom. Good clip. Good slip.
Yeah.
Do you know what animation package that is, by the way?
I don't know, actually. I just know I didn't get anything that puts the ball all the way back.
No back scratchers.
Yeah, no. Yeah. None of that.
Good. As you should. That's a good, like, overall, those are good dunks because they're not very blockable. Cool. Right there. That's a perfect read. As soon as you recognize that they were coming up, that was a good slip on you. Good off ball.
Might be Dwight Howard. Yeah, Dwight.
Oh, I love. I use Giannis, Amari, and I think it might be Dwight. And then contacts, of course. Yeah.
Oh no, I gotta get some contacts. I actually don't have contacts.
You don't got contacts on your John? What, an 87?
No, I don't. I'm about to get them right now. About to get it right now.
We gotta get those.
Sorry, we here.
Let me pull up your screen at least. Are you, well, I guess you have my screen up, so it doesn't matter. Just, yeah, all contacts, big man contact dunks, under the rim, so like your standing dunks, no rim pulls, because the rim pulls put you in a bad spot. So here, right? Like this is a tough one because like Chris was like playing it. This is one of those where you can communicate like, hey, all right, go for me, go for me, go for me. And you can be able to start to get out and he's gonna get to yours.
Gotcha.
And it's just tough. It's just, just you jumped a little early. And so like they already pretty much were in the spot with the full animation playing out. If that ever happens to you, you kind of want to jump, like beat them to the spot. The way I look at it, right, is while we're playing basketball, that's one thing cool. But fuck it, we are playing a video game, and we are going to abuse the game.
Yeah,
it is what it is, right? So just the same way you have people learning how to speed boost and break the game in certain ways like that, we're gonna do the same shit. If I know that I can be able to jump and beat you to the spot and use my paint patroller to be able to take you out of a dunk animation, I will do that. It doesn't matter. Like, cool, I'm gonna get you gonna blow the dunk. It's still a stop as long as we get the board.
Yeah.
So you want to use those to your advantage. That's why block is so important. So get screen, go off ball. Like you see that dude right there, like granted, he's mainly setting it up there because he has bomber. But to me, this guy's really not a threat at that point. So we weren't focused on him there. So keep that in mind for you as a center.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I'm trying to
because most of these are like rinse and repeat.
Low key, and it's just like it'll be little things like positioning. I'm trying to find like inbound play or something like that, or even defensive inbound play. Because like let's say we inbound on your side, right? We inbound on the right side, and we're just in a base defense. You know how to trap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of times because the corner person is going to be the inbounder, you as like a center can come up and help trap. And even like we can switch it up, like bait the trap. You show the trap, get back, because that as soon as they see you coming up to help, they just sense the trapper animation. You start to see something running down your opponent.
Is this before they inbound the ball?
Pretty much as they're inbounding, because you come up as like they're about to inbound the ball. Yeah, because that person's inbounding. They can't do anything. They're not a threat to score whatsoever. So if they want to, they have to force the ball somewhere else, or they throw it here. We try and get the quick trap, and as soon as you see it, you trap and release, because you might have some of them that try and touch and go, and so like immediately cut to defend the trap. So that's you just have to play. Like that's where the mind game comes into play.
Okay, cool.
Let's see, it's on the right screen. It's tough. I see you trying to play two there at that point. Gotta do what you gotta do. That's just bad on us. We both got beat. Trying to be aggressive.
You want to run some my court?
You said what?
You want to get on my court?
Yeah, let's do it. Hold on, let me load up.